Hello, welcome back to our channel. My name is Jimmy. My wife is behind the camera, Genesis. Wave to the people, Genesis. So we're gonna do something a little different today for our channel. I guess it's gonna be kind of like along the lines of what we've been wanting to do, like a bunch of stuff. But this is gonna be one of the things that we're gonna do more of for our channel, which is cooking and stuff. So today I'll show you guys how to make Soondubu. I am not Korean. Let's just put that out there as a disclaimer. I'm just using a recipe I found on Pinterest, and I just want to show a video process on how it's done. I learned from watching a Korean ajima, so this should count, right? All right, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, you can do this with beef or pork. I'm deciding to use pork belly because it's delicious. Yeah, get yourself a scissors for the kitchen. First, I'm gonna start off by just slicing these or cutting them into smaller chunks, smaller pieces, not chunks. The fattier the pork, the tastier it is. But you don't want all fat, because then that just defeats the purpose. All right, so I'm just gonna let that sit on the side. You also wanna cut about a 1/3 cup of kimchi. I don't need to slice these. They're already sliced up. So I'll just put this in a bowl. Maybe I'll slice this one up a little bit. Scissors make everything go much faster. Ah, that burns. Okay, I think that's about a 1/3 cup, or maybe a whole cup. You wanna use a small pot. I got I don't know what this is called. Got it from the Korean store. This is what they traditionally use to make Soondubu Jigae in. So, got one. This is big enough for 2 servings. You want to put this onto medium-high heat. Doesn't matter if you use a small pot or this one, just medium-high heat. And then we're gonna add about a tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. Bam, this stuff is delicious. Just waiting for this to come up to heat. And then we'll add some. And then we'll add like a 1 to 2 teaspoons of gochugaru. This is chili powder. Yeah, red pepper powder. It's very spicy. Since we're already adding kimchi to the Soondubu, you can add less or more depending on how spicy you want it. About 1 tablespoon. So you don't want to burn this, because I've done that before by accident, and it became really smoky and it tastes burnt, which is not what you want. So that's why you want to keep the heat low or medium. And then you just add your spice, a teaspoon of it, and then you mix it around until it becomes like a paste. Right? And then you start adding your other ingredients. All right, now after the sesame oil and the gochugaru became paste, you add your kimchi and the pork belly or whatever protein you decide to use, and you just mix and cook it up. This should take like 3 to 4 minutes until the pork becomes fully cooked, and then we'll start adding other stuff. Don't forget to add the garlic. You can do fresh garlic or you just get this pre-minced one. Thank goodness for this pre-mince. Saves so much time. This smells so good. like and subscribe. Check out our other videos. Okay, we're gonna cut this in half. You want it to be like big chunks. Oh, be careful of the squirting.
Yeah.
You want this to be in big chunks so that when you squeeze it into the soup, it stays big and chunky. I did this backwards. I'm supposed to add water.
No, you're already messing up.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, add water.
How much water?
I just did a cup. And now you want to bring that to like a boil and then let it simmer for a little bit. And then you add the tofu. Maybe I should scoop that out now. I'll scoop it out. Just don't want it to overcook.
Yeah, good thing it's chunky.
Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do. Put water in first and then put in the tofu. Another secret to cooking is adding the kimchi juice. I'm just gonna add some while the water's just getting ready. Yeah. Should add a little bit more flavor. So you want to bring this to a boil for like 3 to 4 minutes. And then after that, add the tofu. And then you can add other stuff at that point because everything will be cooked already. And now that it's boiling, you can add the soondubu or the soft tofu. Yeah, big chunks. That's how I like it.
Chunky.
We're also gonna add some doo-doo dumplings. So yeah, we're gonna add some dumplings while all this is cooking and boiling, just because this is frozen. You can get this at like an Asian store. I think we got this at the same store we got the pork belly from. This stuff comes in handy. You can eat this with anything. You can even make pot stickers with it. Just gonna throw a couple in there. Yeah, this stuff is frozen. Yeah. And then we're just gonna let this cook for 3 to 4 minutes. And by that time, the soondubu should be done. Well, I mean, it's already cooked technically, so you're just heating it up. And yeah. Same thing with the dumplings. They're already cooked, they're just frozen, you just need to heat it up. You don't want to overcook this because then the tofu becomes too hard or too firm. And then it's no longer soft tofu, it's just tofu. Also add a pinch of salt while everything is boiling. Traditionally, Koreans that cook this, they use a salty shrimp juice. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to butcher it. So I'm using salt because I don't have that. And also some black pepper for extra flavor. This is good for like when it's winter time. It's the best during that time, but you can obviously, you can eat this anytime. It's like Korean comfort food. Yeah, hangover cures, anything soupy and spicy is the best. Pho is good for that too. After about 4 to 5 minutes of letting the tofu and all the ingredients boil, you want to turn the heat off. And then at this point, you can add a cracked egg. I'm gonna do 2 because 2 of us is eating. And since it's still kind of boiling, that heat will cook the egg.
You do it one-handed for you.
Oh, too late now. Now that you can see everything's cooked, everything's settled, I'm just gonna ladle it into a serving pot. Normally you can eat this straight out of the pot, but since there's two of us, I wanna spread it. I mean split it. Ooh, yeah. I gotta be careful to not crush all the Soondubu. Ooh, yeah.
Good job, baby.
Thank you, Babus. Thank you for the assistance, Babus. Okay, let's eat. And there you have it. That's how Soondubu is made. I'm sure there's easier, or not easier, but better ways to make this. I just followed the recipe and I made a video with it. It turned out pretty good. It's still really hot.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Mmm. Delicious. All right. I hope you guys liked that video. Like and subscribe. Check out our other videos up there. And subscribe to my channel where I make coffee and other things. With that out of the way, it's time for dinner. Peace.
Peace.